Hey, Internet. This is Nate. You can also call me Nathan. Please never call me Nathaniel. And welcome back once again to the Planet Crafter, where we just literally had an update drop today. So we're going to jump in the very beginning, just kind of explore what's going on. They haven't... there's a couple things that the developers, Muju Games, posted on their Discord. And there was a video released kind of showing a little bit. So what I already know is that there are going to be some new items. There is a brand new biome, this kind of canyon biome that's been added into the game. I also saw some chat that there's going to be quite a bit more playable area beyond just the new biome. Apart from that, the formal announcement of all the details is not yet there. So pretty hyped. We're going to go on the same save file we've been doing. This the one where I basically at the end game. I think I'm at the point where seeds are growing, if I remember right. We're going to explore the area, just kind of see what's newly available. Oh my gosh, wow, mouse movement is real slow. Let's increase mouse sensitivity a bit. That's much better. Here was my giant staircase that I built. Haven't noticed anything too new yet. Oh, okay. No, wait, no, that was there before. So this is all the same. Let's jump in and grab some oxygen really quick before we go on an adventure. That magnesium looking real funky. We can also check new items. Let's go to our blueprints and just see what new is added here first. So, lake water collector, water filter. Okay, these are all new, or these are all the same. Seed spreader, also the same. Biodome, also the same. Nuclear reactor T2. So all of these, find blueprint microchips and decode it here. Okay, so that's new. So we have to go find microchips and decode them. Let's also check our interface here. Okay, this is also the same. Nothing's changed here. Last area we can check is going to be the place where we create... man, trying to remember my old base has been a struggle. Explosive powder. So that's the only new item I've seen so far. Sulfur and iridium. Okay. Fair enough. Do we have any tanks on us? We only have an eggplant. Let's grab some... I think I should have... I don't need water. Don't need rares. I need cobalt. And let's just make a couple oxygen tanks so we don't have to worry about coming back after. Where's my crafting? I think my crafting is right in the entrance. Here we are. Let's grab a couple oxygen capsules. We can also check if there's anything new to craft here. Just the water filter. I feel like that would be pretty good though, being able to drink directly from the water in the lake. But let's go exploring. Okay. So far all this area looks pretty similar. Let's try to go out. I mean, this back there looks a little bit further developed than it was before. And I think... Was there already a giant lake back here? I cannot remember for the life of me. I feel like this is new. This, larger lake over here. Let's just go kind of see if there's anything interesting underneath here. Nothing, just minerals. Just some minerals. But this... Is this the same maze as before? Or is this brand new? Is this bigger than it was before? Or is this exactly the same? This giant maze here. We can grab some iridium. I don't think we need the rest. Man, it is tough for me to remember everything. What's new and what's just me rediscovering it the second time. Okay, this is definitely new. Yeah, that is definitely new. Wow, okay. So, logical question is, how do we get up there? I mean, obviously I could build my way up, but that seems lame. I think I can go up this way. Get on top. Maybe. Okay, it connects to there. And can we get up on there from here? Oh, I can just walk over to here. Also, just super alloy, just chilling out here. Because why not? This is interesting. What is this? Giant hexagonal honeycomb. Okay, so I can get in this way. Deconstruct my way through. So my expectation is, based on what we saw earlier, is that we're probably going to find new chips. Okay, beans, super alloy, uranium. We can eat. I don't think we need aluminum. Let's just keep going through. We're going to need new oxygen relatively soon, but for now we're okay. A Tusca seed. Have we had Tusca seeds before? Or is that a new type? Don't know. Okay. What are you? Mining speed T3. We have a T2. Cool. Oh, oxygen's low. Now we're good. And what else is up here? Another seed, super alloy. Just gonna get the stuff that's harder to acquire. Blueprint microchips. So that's okay. So that's the first new blueprint we've received so far. More super alloys, some uranium. Okay, so we do have now the possibility to find blueprints out. And I wonder if that's going to shift the early game to be that you have to kind of discover more blueprints. Also, the fact that you can just like get super alloys in this area is like very interesting. I mean, these canyons are like no joke. They are huge. More super alloys. We're gonna try to find more points of interest if we can in these canyons. Eventually, I am gonna run out of space. Oh, there's a container up here too. I think if I can jump to the other side, we should be able to make it to the container. Just more super alloys. Let's get rid of all this iron. Get some super alloys, some uranium. Yeah, this is sick. This is a really cool new area. And it wraps all the way around. I want to kind of get behind it though and see what's on the other side. But I mean, I do love being able to mine super alloys. A lot easier than having to make them. Okay, let's see if we can go out this way. Oop, didn't mean to fall, but it's fine. If we can go out this way, we should be able to see behind this area whether there's also anything new, whether it's just more of the same. Is that another new rocket? I think that's the same one. So this used to be a much smaller maze. Now it's like this huge, giant canyon area. That is so cool. Really, really, really like that. We can head over to our second area here. I think I even have water there, if I remember right. If not, I can get some very easily. But I wonder if you have to go re-explore any of the ships you encountered before in order to find new blueprint ships, or if they're all in new areas yet undiscovered. TBD. Let's just jump in. Yeah, I do have a crafting thing here. I don't have any water. Let's just drop some iridium for a second. Also just realized we're probably not going to find any ice at this point due to us overheating the world. That could present a problem. I'm just going to go check to see if there's anything behind the ship. I think the answer is not yet. It's still just the giant sand walls. Oh, hello. Grab another super alloy. Although bio nuggets probably would have been worth it as well. I wonder if that was inaccessible until after we melted the ice as well. Okay, let's head back to our original base. Hopefully we have enough time before we run out of water. And we'll see what this blueprint does. And then we'll explore some of the ships again to see if we find additional blueprints. In particular, I feel like this ship, there's a decent chance that now they've added blueprints into the ship, but only one way to find out. But yeah, super hyped about the game getting closer and closer to early access. Big milestone for the developers. Also a way for them to actually earn money off of the game. Right now it's entirely free. Which is, you know, good for us that are playing it, but for them, obviously they need to like feed their families and or themselves, pay for rent, things like that. So hey, Golden Studios. So good for them to get to a point where now they can start monetizing the game. I will definitely be buying the game. One, because I got this really great free experience, and I feel like they deserve compensation for my great free experience. Plus, I'm just excited for what's going to come in the future of the game. It's already really fun. Certainly, it's not like as polished as like Subnautica or something like, you know, made by a larger development studio or even a larger multi-team studio. But still really fun considering where it's at in its development. We do have some water in our place. Let's go dump off our leftovers. Super alloys. We can dump all you over. We can grab some water from our water. Can also grab some water from here. And we have, I think, a lake water extractor as well. Right here on the edge. Which is pretty sick. Lots of water from there. Alright. By the way, where are we at with we're past seeds or past flora. We're on insects. Okay. I'm just gonna let that churn. Hello. Do you not have audio or something? Asking me if I can hear you. I can, in fact, or I can't hear you, but I can read what you're saying if you're asking. Let's put this over here. We want uranium and where's my kits? Energy. Good stuff. And now we can analyze this blueprint. Mining speed. Okay. Not really the most amazing thing. We already have mining speed minus 30%, but sure, cool. Let's go explore some of the old ships and see if they also contain new blueprints that we can utilize. Also very curious what we do with this explosive powder. Did we ever make this? I feel like I had to have made the seed rocket, right? I can't remember. I think I did. To make a seed rocket, we would let's launch one just in case. And I think everything still requires squash if I saw over here, but let me just check. Or eggplants, I mean. Yeah, everything still requires eggplants. Okay, so let's go make another rocket. I think we have enough to make the seed rocket. Where are we going, Nate? We're going over here. Okay, for a rocket we need iridium rod, uranium, and uranium. Iridium rod, uranium, uranium, and I think one super alloy. Okay. And then to make a seed rocket, I can't remember, so we're going to go investigate what it was to make a seed rocket again. I'm also thinking they might have changed the recipe to include explosive powder, but we'll see. Because that's a brand new recipe that I haven't made yet. Climb. Nope. 2 super alloys and 3 Lerma seeds. Good time for us to go explore the ships anyway, because I don't think I have that many Lerma seeds in total. Also, I think you're just slightly better. Not that it really matters too much, but you are just slightly better. We're just going to check all these for Lerma seeds. You're slightly better than this. You are not Lerma. No Lerma, no Lerma. I don't think any of these are Lerma. They all look like different plants. Maybe this one is a Lerma seed? I can't remember. Nope, it's a Tusca. Yeah, I don't think any of our Lerma seeds are being used to grow anything. Okay, so let's go back inside and see how many Lerma seeds we have left. I don't think it was that many. Yeah, we only have 2 right now, so we need a 3rd Lerma seed before we're able to create another seed rocket. Put that in there for now. We can eat a mushroom. We can grab a water to take with us. Oh. I also wouldn't mind, whoops, crafting the water filter. Allow strict. Okay, so we need aluminum, bioplastic nuggets, silicon fabric, and water. I think we have at least 1 fabric. We have a water. We need silicon. We should have plenty of silicon. Bioplastic nuggets, I think, is all we need left. 2 bioplastic nuggets. I can't remember how many we had. We have none. To make a bioplastic nugget, we need 2 mushrooms, which I just ate a mushroom, silicon, and a bottle of water. Let's go up and see if we have any mushrooms that are ready. We do, in fact, have mushrooms that are ready. Question is, will it be enough? We need more eggplants. Eggplants are life in this game. Also now mushrooms. So, well, not like, we don't need tons of mushrooms, but now I'm regretting not taking that bioplastic nugget. Let's go back down, and we can at least make 1 bioplastic nugget. We're probably going to need either to go find one or to get more mushrooms. There's water. Where's my seeds and food? Yeah, we only have the 1 mushroom. We have 6 eggplants, though. We could craft another thing. We might as well. To craft one is 2 fertilizers, bacteria samples, super alloys, and sulfur. Let's go grab as much. It's going well, Dynasty. How are you? Just gonna grab as much of this as we can get right now. The algae should be enough. You don't need too much algae. Let me through. And we might even have some. I can't remember. Okay, so we can make I think what else we need to make for okay, so we just need tons of water. We need 2 and 2. So we need 2 sulfur and 6 bottles of water. Where's my water? Water's over here. 6 bottles of water. Allows us to make 2 biosamples. We only have 1 algae left, and we need 4. So I know we're not doing too much with the new stuff yet. I'm just waiting to get... Alright, we can wait. Oh, nice. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, let's grab a water. And we're going to go explore the original ship to see if we can find more blueprints now inside of the ship. I also don't know if anything's been added in that direction. This way. We can go check it out. Also, we can check out the area beyond the ship, the ice cap area, and see if anything new got added there. This looks... I don't know. Maybe this is new. This looks new. Very interesting. So is this the actual valley? 'Cause, hold on. This is definitely new down here. What do we got? Water, oxygen, food. Good stuff. We will use all of those things. Yeah, this is definitely new. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is where, I don't know if you've watched the video. I made a video of like falling off the edge of the world. This is where that was. So this is all new. A new message received. Wait, what? And a new cave structure in here. Oh, interesting. It's another iridium mining area. Okay, okay, hold on. Plus osmodium? Osmium. Very cool. What are you? Super alloys are great. Bioplastic nugget, fantastic. Mushroom seeds. Hey, a Lirma seed. And an iridium rod. This is a good haul. Let's continue. Okay, that's as far as that goes. What about this way? Also blocked off? Yeah, just more osmium. Cool, so there's another osmium cave that also happens to have a lot of iridium. I think right now we're probably good on iridium, but knowing that we can come here to get more is a good intel for the future. There's also some new structures in the middle. Yeah, this is huge. Let's check out these new structures. So there was an area like this, but this looks like it's massively expanded. Oh, I want to get in there. How do I get in there? Let's go around here. Hey, eggplants and Lirmas. That's fantastic. And another blueprint. Super cool. Okay, so new blueprint added here. In this new area. There's also another one. Oxygen's running low. Nothing too crazy here. We can get Nolna if we want, but I'm not... Hold on. Oh. Nothing in there. So this is part we've explored before. Oh, hey, are you new? Another Lirma. Another eggplant seed. Oh my gosh. We can make eggplants like a boss. We could also deconstruct that solar panel, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. It's very good haul. Very good haul so far. And then where does this lead to? Is there anything back here yet? We're exploring the edges, guys. Okay, I'm on top. Am I gonna get into a dangerous place again? Okay, I've now reached the new end of the world. Take a good look. We're not gonna jump off. I've had experience jumping off the edge of the world before. It was unpleasant. I would rather not repeat it. Cool. So this area is like completely new, except it's just connected now. So it used to be just the one coming from behind the old maze. Now the new maze is like way cooler, by the way. But the old maze now connects here via these spired areas. Yeah, and then we're back to... Very cool. So this is just a little bit more fleshed out than it was before. I like it a lot. Now we're back to the aluminum fields. Nice. Big fan of this. We can also check out if these caves got a little bit cavier. Last time they weren't super... Oh, looks like it's about the same. But maybe there's more here to explore than before. That's very similar. Yeah, this looks like it's pretty unchanged from before. Wait, was there always a ship in here? It had to have been, right? This can't be new. This ship can't be new, right? Yeah, this can't be new. Can you get on top of it? Yeah, oh, I do remember going in here. Yeah, we cleaned this area out. Okay, good. I'm not an insane person. Well, at least not insane from that. But I will continue to try to guess whether something is new or whether I've seen it before, because just how my memory goes, guys. Well, what can I say? So aluminum fields are basically the same as before. Nothing too crazy here. Also oxygen. Can we make it? There's a chance we can make it. Oxygen level low. But we're almost there. Oxygen level critical. But we're so close. There's the door. Oh no, we're stuck under our own structure. Alright, let's just quickly do this. We don't want to die. Why let yourself go? Alright, we're up. Go through our thing here. And check out our new chip. Okay, agility boots. So now we can make agility boots and mining speed, but we already have the best ones and the best ones. So not crazy useful right now, but that's fine. Doesn't have to be crazy useful. We can now build more, where are they? Food production. Aluminum and iron. Aluminum, iron, and water, I think. We have no more iron? That's insane. How much more aluminum do we have? We have quite a bit. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go find 4 iron in our drill sites here. No iron. Let's just grab a bunch of stuff and then drop it out. Iron, great stuff. Grab a bunch of random stuff. Oh, not the iron. I want the iron. Drop you. Iron? No iron. Asteroids. And they've got one more back here. Just need 2 more iron. No more iron. Drop some more stuff. Please don't hit my ship. Or my base. I can make 2 right now. That's probably good enough for the moment. I need to get more algae as well to build my new thing. And then we'll go explore some more ships. Okay, so we got one right here. We need another one right here. And we want to make more eggplants. We can get rid of beans, replace with eggplant. Get rid of beans, replace with mushrooms. Although, to be fair, we only literally need like 1 mushroom and we're fine. But, you know, it's the principle. Let's get some more water. We should also go collect water, too. So I think we're good with the aluminum. We only needed the 1 for the extra seed there. We can also build the next rocket. We can also build the water breather. So the water breather requires fabric, which we have, bioplastic nuggets, silicon, and water. Where's my rares? My rares are over here. Bioplastic nugget, water, whoop, not that much. I guess I could drink one. And silicon. Oh, and an aluminum. Okay. There we are. Fantastic. Now we can breathe or drink directly from the lake. Means we don't have to carry water around with us anymore, which is pretty sick. We also have enough Lerma seeds. We need super alloys, and we need... I cannot remember. What did we need on top of super alloys? We need a rocket engine. Is that just it? Rocket engine, super alloys, and 3 Lerma seeds? Where's my super alloys? There they are. Okay, let's go. We can build another seed rocket, which will basically double our oxygen production, making our TI go up a lot faster. So we'll get to insects much earlier with the new rocket. And then we'll go explore the ships we've explored before to see if there's anything new inside of them. We also want to explore that kind of back cave sulfur area. Get ready and launch. You can already see our TI going up at a much faster click now. And cool. So let's just grab some more oxygen tanks. Oh, you know what? Let's do the let's make a new super biodome first. Just need some more algae. And it hath grown. We'll just grab all of it for now. That is more than enough. Oh, there's one more. Good. Okay. So now we have enough algae to make another biodome. And from there, then we can go do exploring. So we need all the eggplants. And we need something else too. Sulfur. Okay. I think we need an extra sulfur as well. Fertilizer. Fertilizer. Another sulfur. So it is the 2 bacteria samples, which are over here. Bacteria, bacteria. Also eat beans. We have everything. Okay. We shall build another link in the chain. Oh no. We need iron. You're iron. We also need titanium. We need another... Wait, do we have 2 iron? We do. Because we're going to need to build a living compartment. Really? Let's try that again. Going to need a living compartment. And then out of this, we should be able to build the biodome. It's still not quite far enough. We're going to have to build another one. So we need 2 iron and a titanium again. Here is an iron. No, it's a titanium. Problem is, I think we cleaned the whole area out of iron. Oh, there's some. Also, watch this. Water. Wait, what? How does this work? Allows to drink directly from lakes. Oh, you have to click on the lake. Whoopsies. Didn't read the button that said drink. Okay, another iron. I think we can now extend it out one more time. That should be enough, just in case. Let's grab an extra compartment's worth of stuff. Here's some more. And one more. I think if we can kind of like turn and start building it this way, that could also work. So if we build like... Oh, maybe not though. Maybe we need to continue extending it out this way. So let's build another container there. Now we should have enough room to make you. there. Wild. Okay, we're good. And then we can build one here and go out that way. Okay, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 biodomes. Seems good. I also thought about like stacking them, which would be hilarious. Just make this massive stack of biodomes on top of each other. But we won't do that right now. Let's get some oxygen. Let's grab some cobalt, make another oxygen tank. We can put our supplies back. Titanium. Oops, I forgot an iron. Oh, iron. We can put algae samples here. And mushroom seeds. We don't need this iridium rod. Oh, let's just eat this. Okay. What are you? Mining chip 2. I have an area where I've been putting all that stuff. I can't remember where I put it all. Is it here? Equipment? Isn't there one that's like equipment somewhere? Random. Here we are. Okay. Also, we got a new letter. If I manage to locate the system you're in, I don't have much time, but I'll try to give you some advice. The success rate of planet creators is so low because of a nearly impossible task. You should find space food in your pod, maybe shipwrecks. You'll be great. Oh. Okay. Cool. So it's just like, if you were early game, that would give you some advice on what to do next. Insects are getting there. We're almost there with insects. More cobalt, so we can make another oxygen tank. Boom, boom. All right, let's go now explore this area. And we want to explore the ship to see if we can find more blueprints. We also want to explore the ice, the melty ice place, to see if there's more stuff in those caves behind where you first find osmium. And after we're done exploring the area and trying to find as many blueprints as we can, then I will talk a little bit about my thoughts on the game as it is now, what I would like to see in the game in the future, and then we'll end. It probably won't be a full 2-hour stream like normal. It'll probably be like an hour and a half, my guess. Unless we want to chill and wait for insects to be complete. But it might actually end up getting completed in the time anyway. Okay, so let's go inside. And we're just going to see if there's anything new. In particular, blueprints that have been added since the last time we explored the area. And it could be that, like, the blueprints aren't going to show up because we already looted the area, but this is what we will discover. We'll check every one of these. Hey, Lirma seed. Uranium. Nothing. So that's a new one. This is a new case there. Let's keep going. These new cases? No. I will take some iron though, because we've been having a hard time finding enough iron. Okay, let's also check out the other paths. So if we went to the right instead. Nothing new, nothing new. Okay. And then I think the last path is the midway path. Did we already do this one? We must have. Okay, so no new blueprints in this ship that I could see. One new box, though, that had a Lirma seed inside. Won't complain too much about that. Let's check behind the ship, see if there's any new areas here. Looks like not. So I think the ship is basically what it is. We can now check these former ice caves. See if there's anything new here. Also into the solar, or the sodium area. Which, by the way, we need our sulfur area. We need sulfur anyway, so this is not bad to come here. Looks pretty much the same as before. Doesn't seem any deeper. Okay, so osmium caves, unchanged from the previous version. So far, looks like the sulfur caves are also the same. We need sulfur. Thank you. I think we used the last of our sulfur already. There's this exit here, but I also am not sure if that exit was already here. Is this a new exit or is this the same exit? Hello, Griffin Seipert. Okay, giant sand wall. Still here. I assume this is also unchanged, but let's just do a quick check here. A lot more seeds. A lot more seeds, which is really good. Don't mind this at all. Grab a Tuska as well. I don't think we need any more. We're getting eggplants at like a pretty steady tick now. But never going to complain about having too many containers. I've never actually explored in the dust. Super alloys. Okay, so that's the secret. Is just like if you go into the dust, you find super alloys. My guess is that probably already was that way. And I just never bothered to come back here. But, cool. Oh, hold on. What is this area? Is this new, or was this always here and I just never knew? Getting all the sulfur we've ever needed. Cool. It has a blueprint and bio nuggets. And eggplants. Wow. Okay, another blueprint ship. Nothing else that I'm seeing, though. We can grab some more sulfur and head out. It's probably worth grabbing some of the super alloys on the way, too. We should have enough sulfur for now. Yeah, we're good. We also don't need osmium for anything we're building right now. And we'll just fill up on super alloys and then head back. Cool. We can also check this pack up here. Another blueprint. A fertilizer. That'll save me time. And was there any other packs? I don't see any other packs in here. We'll do one last little scan of these, this last little area, and just see if there's anything else. Just some more super alloys. And it is now fully explored. So I think we've covered pretty much the whole area now. I'm certain that there's going to be more blueprints in the caverns. This will come out into the osmium caves, or not. Not osmium caves, iridium caves. I guess this comes out behind here. I don't remember there being a lake here. Don't see anything inside. Last things we can check out is the iridium caves to see if there's anything new there. And the ship over here. See if anything's been added here. I'm also just going to do a quick scan there. So let's go, before we head out, let's grab, hold on, sort you. I can probably build what I need. What do you need to build a screen? A silicon. Okay, let's drop... Oh, let's just eat the beans. And then grab a silicon. And I can make the screen and get the blueprints in our second miner base here. Cool. Then we can go explore the big ship. Good stuff. We got the compass, but we already had a compass. Mapping. Wait a minute. What do you need for a mapping chip? I don't have that blueprint. But I want it. Does that mean we'll actually have a map? Because that would be pretty sick. Let's go into the new ship to see if we can find anything interesting in there as well. But yeah, map sounds great. Okay, we're going left first. Going up. Just going to quickly do a scan. I think this is... Okay, another microchip that we don't need. Eggplant seeds. Oh, look, there's just seeds lying around. That's great. So you can get all the eggplants you'll ever need here now. It's a lot of iron. Another Lirma seed. Not seeing really anything else. Because that was also like a big thing with the end game, is you just need so many freaking eggplants. A rocket engine? Thank you. All the seeds. Holy crap. There are so many seeds here now. That was not here before. Nice. That's really convenient, actually. I think we've explored the whole area now. Yeah, so many eggplant seeds. Okay, let's go back up. We can head back out, grab some oxygen, and then come back in again. No, we can oh, whoops, we can drop this here as well. But man, being able to just grab a rocket engine, that's pretty sick. So drink some water. And go back inside. Okay. The only other ship that we have to investigate is the smaller ship near our base. Let's see if there's anything new there as well. Okay, so now we're going to the right. Nothing too crazy here yet. That leads to absolutely nothing. Okay, we can go into here. Lirma seeds. Love it. There's some osmium in there. Oh no, that's magnesium. More Lirma seeds. Oh, inventory is full. We can drop a uranium to get a Lirma seed. Lirma seed? Lirma seed. Lirma seed. Please? There we go. Okay. There's the climb before we go in there. More seeds, more seeds. Yeah, this place is a much bigger haul this time than before. No blueprints yet, though. Okay. So we can launch a bunch of Lirma seed rockets now, which is pretty sick. And this final area, not really seeing anything new. Looks very much the same as before. Okay. So other than having like way more seeds in the area, like on the ground and around, like that's pretty cool. And then having like a full rocket engine, not a whole bunch new. All right. Get a drink, get some oxygen, we'll head back. And then I guess the last thing we do, we can explore that other ship. We can also still check out the Iridium Caves if we want. Over here and see if there's anything new there. But then, yeah, the canyons would also be interesting to explore a little bit more of. So the second ship... Where is the other crash ship? Is that the smaller one over here? That feels really far away now. It's also underwater now. Oh no, it's over here. It's closer to us. That makes more sense. Yeah, I definitely want to explore these, the new maze cave system compared to what it used to be. Alright. I'm also curious now if the golden crates, in addition to what they gave before, now give blueprints. Would not be surprised if that's the case. We have a long walk. Well, we almost have enough already to launch a Lermaseed rocket. Actually, we do. We might even have enough on us. We do have enough on us. Let's just launch one. I think we have enough time with our oxygen right now. That will add 50% extra oxygen increase. Boom. Straight up. And then we even have enough Lerma seeds to launch another one, which is pretty sick. And I think we have enough of the other stuff too. We certainly have an iridium rod. Because every single one of those, like if I launch the second one, it would double again. So let's grab an iridium rod, 2 uranium, and we can now have another rocket. And we have everything we need to launch another rocket. Let's go. Rocket's now gone. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about. I was about to start talking about stuff I want to see in the future, but I'm gonna leave that for its own section in the video. Cool. Terraforming index increasing at a very rapid rate now. That's a lot of rockets we launched. I don't believe we have enough Lerma seeds left to do another one. We only have 2. We need a third. We might be able to build another we might be able to build another what are they called? Biodome. We need 8. We have more than 8 right now. We might as well get a couple extra. So we can add another biodome. That's not going to increase it as much, but it'll still marginally increase. And at this point, basically, it's oxygen and biomass that lead to the highest terraforming growth. Okay, so we need to go upstairs also and get eggplants. But before we do that, let's put our iron in here for now. We actually have a fertilizer already, so we don't even need quite as much. We do need a lot of water, though. We're full. Let's grab a sample there. Grab water from here. And get another sample immediately. And then we just need eggplants. Eggplants! Mushroom, eggplant. 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 Running out of stuff. Let's quickly go make that fertilizer and then we'll get the rest of the eggplants. Fertilizer. Now we can grab the rest of the eggplants. Oh, they were the other way. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Eat a squash. So we're only 1 eggplant off of being able to build another biodome. put these in here. Oh, not the fertilizer though. Okay. We should also have what we need to build another biodome. One more super alloy. We have a lot. And we're going to need at least one. But I'm going to plan on 2 compartments. Living compartments. And we will continue. Actually, I think I might just be able to connect this one straight up. Nope, no, the ground goes in a wrong direction. Okay, so let's build 2 living compartments. 1, 2, and a biodome. There. Whoops. Okay, we need more power. There we are. So for another nuclear reactor, we need 2 uranium rods, 3 water bottles, and a super alloy. I think we have enough for that, but it's going to be close. Also don't know how much more power we actually need. 1 uranium rod might be enough. Also, here's all of our iron. I could just like destroy that to get more iron. If I ever actually need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We still have enough to build another rocket. Also, I actually got 1 uranium too many. And we also need sulfur, which we have. We need more water bottles. And we need another super alloy. Super alloys are here. And we can get water bottles from our water generation down here. Boom. Okay. Another power, nuclear power generator. Good stuff. Power restored. Transformation index increasing at an incredible rate. We're at 60% in... Oh no, we're at trees now. And it's actually increasing at a pretty good click. And then trees goes to infinite, so there's nothing more than trees. At least there wasn't last time we checked. Oh, also I want to build... How do I build that mapping component? I got the recipe for it. Why can't I build it? Oh, a mapping screen requires a compass, iron, and silicon. A compass requires silicon, magnesium, and 2 aluminums. I didn't realize it was a screen. Magnesium and 2 aluminum. We can remove this rocket to make room for it. Okay, so we can make a compass. Then we need iron and silicon. Okay, let's oops. Rebuild the table here. Oh, now we can't. We have to deconstruct everything. Okay, build the table again. There we go. I can't remember which screen we had here. It looks like it was energy levels screen. And a mapping screen. No satellite in orbit. Send us a mapping rocket. Wait, what? How do we get a mapping rocket? I don't remember seeing a recipe for a mapping rocket. Do we have to get a blueprint for that as well? And if so, where are we going to find that blueprint? Might be in the canyon somewhere. Yeah, there's no mapping rocket I can build yet. I have to get a blueprint for it. Okay. Fair enough. I think we have what we need to build another rocket. Let me just drop these. There you are. Just be there. Let's put everything in here. Oh. Put the sulfur into here. Put the one Tusca seed into here. Squash seeds as well, and the algae. And then rares, also we have nuggets. Okay. So the only other areas we can explore that we haven't explored yet, let's grab some water really quick from the lake. We're going to go to the Iridium Caves, because that area we have not explored yet. And then there's a ship, and then we can explore the canyons a little bit more. And maybe in the canyon, maybe in one of these areas, I hope that we find that last blueprint for the mapping rocket. Because I really want to see the map. Another message received. Okay. That's new. So we're getting new messages as well. So far, the Iridium Cave looks pretty samey. I'm not really seeing anything new here yet. But we are going to look for new containers, because they could contain blueprints that we didn't get before, because there weren't blueprints in the previous version of the game. There's the opening into the sulfur canyons. More iridium. No. Not seeing any new containers out here. We'll just kind of check everywhere. Also realized we came out without any oxygen tanks. That was probably unwise. Let's grab some cobalt just so we can make one really quick once we get back. Yeah, really not seeing anything new here. I wonder if these golden ones have anything new inside. No, just the same stuff. Are you a new one? You are not a new one. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything new. In particular, I'm not seeing anything that's like a blueprint. Oh, there's water here now. Interesting. And this just goes straight out. Okay, so we can get to... I believe we can get to this one a bit faster. And then we can craft an oxygen tank, go explore the larger canyon area, and then explore the final ship and see if we get any final blueprints. Also check that new message, because who knows? Maybe the new message will give us a hint on where to go. Okay, there's our compartment. Yes, yes, yes. There we are. Do you have cobalt? You do. Ah, that's wonderful. Okay, so now we're good. Let's go explore the canyons. Oh, wrong canyons. These canyons. Okay, so we're looking for boxes. In particular, we're looking for hopefully blueprints. Also trying to think where there might be other secrets. I mean, I do like this a lot more. This, before, the maze was kind of annoying, but with this new canyon structure, I think it's really cool. So I'm big fan of this change here with these massive canyons. I wonder if the lower level maze is still there. It's just now surrounded by the giant canyons. Or if it's been completely redone. Alright, not seeing anything new yet. I would also expect that blueprints wouldn't be hidden in golden ones because the gold ones are supposed to be like not Easter eggs, but they're supposed to be like really exciting to find. And if you had to find one in order to get a blueprint, I think that would be very annoying. Okay, nothing new there, although we can eat some space food. Just keep investigating the area. So it looks like the lower level maze was intact. It's just the upper level that's been added. So this is all the same. They just added that whole new canyon area adjacent to this. I guess that's fine. I mean, the maze is not my favorite, but that's okay. Not every area has to be your favorite area. Wait, did we explore up here? Is this area also new? I somehow don't remember this at all. It does look new, but it also looks like it's not really... There's not really much here yet. Yeah, it's kind of blocked off. Like, there's not even any spawns in this area. Like, what's back here? Does this just wrap around, or is this like an area? Let's quickly use an oxygen tank. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, this is new. Whoa. This is the canyons. Okay. I thought I had found the canyons. I was very wrong. These are the canyons. Look at this place. This is freaking huge. I'm not seeing any containers yet. Oh my gosh. There's everything here. Let's grab enough. We need silicon. Let's grab enough supplies to make a little mini base here. So we need 2 iron, 2 titanium. Oh, actually 3 iron and a silicon. 3 iron, 2 titanium, and a silicon. Silicon. Okay, so now we can build a little mini base out here. But this place is cool. I assume we're gonna find something in here. Containers. Not seeing any containers yet. So far it's just like all the standard minerals, but it's this giant area. Oh, container. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Just standard stuff. Also, it's nice we can drink everywhere here. Holy crap, this just keeps going. Hey, is this a secret? Secret. Oh, you love to see it. A rocket engine. Super alloys. Love it. Fantastic. 9th golden crate discovered. There could be a whole nother one too that we just haven't found yet. In, for example, the upper canyons. Oh, there's another ship to explore here. Holy crap. This area is freaking huge. Let's build our mini base. There we go. Crazy. What do we got here? I assume this has got to have the blueprint for the rocket. Okay, more fertilizer. Lirma seeds! Uranium. And there is a blueprint. There's also a message. An abnormal number of ships of various companies have disappeared in the Itzishal Prime sector. Go there and find any information. Investigate the sector. Find any reasons why some ships have vanished. Find and report presence of any hostile life. Identify any crashed ship and report them there. That's interesting. Is that the first message we've been able to read from a ship before? I don't remember ever reading messages from the ships, but maybe I just didn't ever do it. And there was always the possibility. I don't know. But that's super cool. Little hidden ship tucked away deep in the canyons. Man, the game just got a lot bigger. Like, I was thinking they would be kind of, you know, mini update, but man, there's a lot of new areas to explore. But it's like, if you haven't played the game and you're just getting into it the first time, you're not having a different experience. Also, what is over here? Oh my gosh, wait, there's more? What? More fertilizer. We probably don't need any of those for now. Where does this lead to? Wait, what? Where am I now? Oh. I'm at the back side of the canyons area. Goes into this water underground. Oh my gosh. This is freaking huge. This whole new underwater area inside of the canyons just keeps finding new. I keep finding new places, guys. Okay, this is a dead end. There's a lot more places to get osmium now, which is pretty cool. There's just a lot more places. Okay. Let's head back up. Our TI, by the way, freaking high right now. Yeah, this is awesome. This is a really big update. Like, I was thinking they would do just, yeah, a little mini update before, you know, early access and not too many changes, but oh, wait a minute, what's in here? Oh, just inside of a texture there. Oh, oxygen level. Don't forget. Yeah, this is really cool. This is really, really cool. Lot bigger update than I was thinking that it would be. I think in terms of total area, it's at least 50% more. Maybe even double what we had before. Because this area is massive. Yeah, like the new canyon structure up here is super cool. There's a new ship up here. There's two new... Oh, we're inside. Textures. Careful. Careful, Nate. Also, there's a container over here I didn't see. And check this out, too. Water, sure. Food, why not? Super alloys. Okay. So the only other place that we could investigate would be this canyon's here. And I'm skeptical. Well, I mean, there could be more. There could be a golden one in there as well. So you can only drink from the top. And even then, like, only when you're out of the water. There we go. You have to jump out of the water, and then you can get a drink. But let's see if this blueprint is the rocket blueprint. If so, we can launch the mapping rocket and see what the new map screen looks like. I wonder if it only covers areas that you've seen, or if it's everywhere. Fluffy Bunny 777, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying this look into the update. I am going the wrong way. Don't know my own ship. All right, let's check out the new blueprint. Yeah, GPS satellite T1. Okay. We have a rocket. We have a rocket. We just need to go see what we need in order to create a GPS rocket. And by the way, it says tier 1, which implies there will be a tier 2. Requires a microchip, compass, and that's it. So we still have nothing to do with this explosive powder either that I found. Unless there are recipes that have been retconned to require explosive powder. Not seeing anything. Okay, nothing requires explosive powder, but we have a recipe for it. Could be there's another blueprint I haven't found. Oh yeah, I was like, why are those on the ground? Because I put them there. Compass needs silicon, magnesium, and aluminum. I think we don't have any aluminum. Silicon, magnesium. Let's craft it. Compass. Now we have everything that we need to make a mapping rocket, GPS rocket. We could also, yeah, I think then we'll explore the canyon, the other vertical, the higher up level canyon, see if there's anything else that we missed. Also, there's a message we haven't read yet. Just realized. Cool. So now we have the GPS index or the GPS rocket out. Also, haven't checked trees. We've got to be fairly close to getting trees at this point. %. Okay, so we're not actually that close. Map. Oh, that's interesting. It actually is a picture of your... It's a picture over your base. That's hilarious. So it's centered. It's a satellite image directly over your where you're looking at your map. That's funny. So if we were to build other bases with other maps, we would see other areas. That's wild. Power-wise, we're still good. Okay, let's build some more oxygen tanks. We could also build another seed rocket, I think. We have enough Lerma seeds now. So let's do that. We need a little bit of uranium. Oh, I have uranium. I think we can actually just build it. And then we just need... we're good. We can launch another seed rocket on our way over. We have an oxygen tank. We can get some water from here. We'll probably just find food around as we tend to do. And then we'll explore these caverns and the other ship just to see if there's anything that we missed there. Okay, seed rocket. Probably only increasing by like 25%, maybe not even that. Because we've launched a lot of seed rockets. Alright, let's check out this ship again just to see if there's anything new. My guess is probably not, but you never know. And hopefully there's at least some like food inside. Okay. Food. Oh, I had food actually on me already. You the same? You're the same. Nothing new. Oh, I didn't read the message. I should have looked for the message at the base. Please let me through. Let me through. Hey, another blueprint. So we can head over. Also, tons of eggplant seeds. We can head over and check out the new blueprint, as well as the message that we got that I didn't read yet, before we explore the canyons. Plus, then maybe it'll be daytime and it won't be so scary. My guess is that this new blueprint is just either tier 2 mining chip or tier 2 running chip or running legs, but we'll see. Okay, what's our new message from Riley? If you build your base in altitude, I'm not sure why for now, and if you manage to heat the planet enough, some caves should be accessible when the ice melts. One last thing, end of communication. Yep, agility boots too. These ones require a rocket engine. I wonder if they won't just let you find them anymore, though, if you actually have to build them. That would make sense. Oh, you know, we can grab water from over here on our way over. So the last area we're going to explore is the new canyons. And then I'm going to talk through a little bit of what I think would be cool to add to the game and what do I think about the current state right now. I think you can already gather from how I've talked so far, like, this game is getting really big, which I think was necessary. Like, having all these different new areas to explore is super cool. Yeah, I mean, nothing more to say about it. It's just really cool that there's so many new areas. And just expands the world, makes it more interesting. I think it was over here that we can access the upper canyons a little bit better. Like in here, maybe? Or is this still... is this new? How did we get to those upper canyons where we found that ship? I feel like I'm back in the lower canyons again. Oh, here. Let's just kind of scan the area, make sure we didn't miss anything when we came here before. Like, I doubt you can get all the way to the top. That would be ridiculous. This should lead into the big canyon over here. Yeah, there's the big canyon, the Grand Canyon. And so it's really just this area that got added on top of the existing maze. I don't believe there was a message here, but I'm going to go inside and just double check that there wasn't a screen with a message like there was in the other new ship. Not seeing anything. This comes out to here. We didn't really go around this. This is more super alloys up here as well. So this is like the under part maze. This is all overground maze. Let me just check to see if there's anything new. We have another oxygen tank. Like, what's all the way out here, for example? Is there anything? Not seeing much yet, but you never know. That's another dead end. We can jump over to there. Not seeing anything else yet on top. What's back here? Nothing back there. Another walkway. Nothing. So it looks so far like it's just a bunch of super alloys at the top. Oh, look, there's the golden one down there. Super alloys at the top, and not really much else. Okay, fair enough. Let's head back out. Back to the base. Or thereabouts. And that should be basically everything new that we can find. I'm sure there's some blueprints, maybe some other secrets that I missed, but that should be like 99% of everything new. So we have the brand new canyon area with a new ship and a bunch of secrets and a golden crate. We have that whole section here, which was... also, the canyon included an entire underwater section where there's more osmium and a path that links over to the big ship. There's this area here where there's another ship suspended, and the whole area above the maze is now walkable. There's some new stuff littered across all of the old areas. There's this area over here that now connects over past the aluminum fields that wasn't connected before. It's now connected, and there's some secret cave structures in there as well. And there's a whole bunch of new items. Now, obviously, we cleared it in like an hour, but I was just kind of blitzing through it. But for a new player, like, it's going to be a lot of area now they can explore. And still a lot of secrets to be had. So very cool. I actually like this update a lot. I had a lot more stuff than I thought that it would have, is probably the best way to say it. Okay, so let me just eat something here. Eat some beans. And let's talk a little bit about where the game's at and where I think the game could go. So there's a lot. Like, I would say right now, especially with this new update, we're talking about, for a new player, let's see, how much time have I spent on the game? Let's check that out on Steam first. I've played this game 11 hours. With today, it'd be 12 hours. So I've played this game over 12 hours. I think a full playthrough, doing everything, up until about the point that we're at, an average player, anywhere from 10 to 15 hours, depending on how slow they play. I mean, I play pretty aggressively. I'm like on the shift bar the whole time. I'm running the whole time, doing everything very, very aggressively. I don't think everyone plays as aggressively as I do. So I would say 10 to 15 hours of gameplay in the current patch in your first run. Not a lot of reason to repeat, to be honest. I mean, I started a challenge mode. Not super popular with the viewers, so I don't know if I'll continue that. But as of right now, not a lot of replayability, because it's more or less you're going to be doing the same thing again. What I think is really cool is the whole terraforming aspect, the fact that the environment pretty dramatically changes. We have this entire area fills up with water as you terraform. The ice caves melt as you terraform, unlocking new areas. All of the different exploration, like the exploration here is super cool. You have several different ships you can find, tons of varied environments. It doesn't all look the same. You've got the iridium caves, which are kind of like fiery looking. You have the sulfur area. You have the massive sand walls. You have the canyon area. You have this lake area. All super cool. It's really cool to see the sky change as you play. So going from that kind of orange haze when you start until now it's like pure blue skies with clouds. You get rain effects, also very, very cool. Meteors, very, very cool. And the fact that they're actually practical, like you use meteors to get new supplies and stuff. Very, very cool. When you start getting seed spreaders, you start to see the growth of grass and stuff everywhere. Like all of that, the whole terraforming aspect of the game is very, very cool. Very, very interesting. I like it a lot. Clearly, there are. I mean, it's not even a guess. There are plans to terraform further. Right now, we're at trees. There were insects. There was fauna. My guess is that that comes with its own terraforming. I mean, I don't know, but I assume that areas are going to become more covered in grass. You'll have spontaneous plant growth everywhere, and then eventually trees growing and stuff like that. That would be my guess based on how the game is so far, and would make logical sense given some of the other changes that have happened. One question that comes up a lot that I've seen, creatures, combat, that kind of thing. Personally, I don't think you need it. I think the challenge should be in a different direction. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I don't see the need to have like big, scary creatures. I do like the idea, and I think this was already in the list of planned additions, is that meteors actually do damage. They can hurt you, or asteroids, and they can also hurt your base. Totally fine, I think. Makes you have to think about base building, maybe put them into areas that are going to be safer, or have to build structures to block meteor damage, something like that. Totally cool. And what else do I want to say? I like the progression. The other thing I also like in the game is that your progression is largely tied to exploration and your own effectiveness at terraforming, and that you have to do both. Compare this with like Subnautica. There's not really any progression in Subnautica or other similar games that's tied to like your own progression, if that makes sense. So like in Subnautica, you don't unlock stuff because your base gets better. And other survival games that I've played, it's very similar. It's largely tied to either generic experience, like combat based. So you get combat, and as you level up in combat, you unlock new things. That's for a lot of survival games. Or it's pure exploration. So as you explore, you unlock new things. You find blueprints, you find more stuff, and that allows you to craft more stuff. I like here that it's the combo. It's you have to explore, because that's how you're going to find a lot of the resources you need to build out your new and better equipment. But it's also tied to your effectiveness at terraforming the planet. So most of the blueprints are behind oxygen walls, terraforming walls, heat walls, or pressure walls. I think that's super cool. I like that a lot. I think it's a different type of progression where the better you build your base, the faster you'll unlock new stuff. I think that's great. Aesthetics are great. I think it's looks very good. The animation's very solid. Really can't complain too much about that. I mean, obviously, like, this is not a AAA team doing insane textures. So the fact that it's such a small team, I think it's just 2 people doing all of the art and all of the development. This is really solid for, I think, that level. So what do I think could be better? We'll go from, I think, least concerning to most concerning. Least concerning currently is not enough information. We have energy levels. We have blueprints. We have terraforming. But what I would like to see a little bit further as a next evolution of just like providing information would be details into what is driving the different numbers. So where's all the pressure coming from? Where's the heat coming from? Where's the oxygen coming from? And especially, what is factoring the most into terraformation? Is it oxygen? Is it heat? Is it pressure? Is it biomass? What is it that's driving this number to go higher, faster? So that would be one thing. Just more information about what's happening and what's driving the changes. Number 2, and I know this is already planned, but story, right? So right now the story is pretty thin. It's 3 messages plus a 4th hidden message that I found on that one ship. Not really a lot in terms of like, why are you here? What are you doing? And what's the context for all of the terraforming? In a game like this, I think it's really fun. It's actually one of the things I liked about Subnautica towards the end, compared to other survival games, which don't really have much story to them, is that Subnautica, like, there's like an overarching story, and there's an ending, and there's like, there's something very satisfying about like, hey, I made it all the way through, and I survived, and I escaped, and there was this kind of like alien thing, corporate thing, like all of that behind what was happening. Now I'm playing Subnautica 2. I assume it's going to be very similar. But yeah, I like that aspect of it, and I think if that comes into this game, it's going to be really solid. Now to get to the area that I think is most concerning and where I have the most thoughts about where the game could go from here, is challenge. The game gets strictly easier the longer you play it. You get all of your non-renewable resources become renewable. Oxygen, never a problem. Water, never a problem. Food, never a problem. It gets to the point where the game just becomes fetch quests, crafting, and waiting, which is not super exciting. Contrast this with a lot of other survival games where there's a big build-up to the last big challenge, right? So if in survival games that are combat focused, it's the big build up to the final wave or the final boss. You survive that and you win the game. Subnautica, big build up. You got to go through the hardest area, and even though you upgrade all your stuff, still very tense, exciting. Get through there, tiny little fetch quest, and then you're done. Planet Crafter, waiting fetch quests. There's no real challenge. I'm never worried about oxygen. I'm never really worried about dying at all. And the aspect in general, like dying obviously needs to be more impactful. That's just in general. But the fact that the game just stops being challenging and becomes a waiting game. Like right now, there's no challenge. It's just like, if I want these numbers to go faster, I build more stuff. That's it. There's nothing more to the end game. So what I don't want is more of this. What I would hope the designers are not going to go into is like, yeah, we'll just pad the runtime of the game out by adding more things that take longer to build. That for me is very uninteresting gameplay. More fetch quests to build more stuff. So then the question becomes, how do you add challenge to a game like this? And I have some thoughts. One of the thoughts is tied into one of the things that actually happens in the game. So if you're new, sorry for spoilers here, but and I actually already talked about it, so it's already been spoiled. But at the beginning of the game, this is all dry. And then later on, it becomes filled with water and becomes a lake as you terraform the world. What I think would be really cool is if there were more big planet-wide events like that are part of the progression. So let's take an example. And I'm not saying this is like the perfect way to do it. I'm just in my couple hours of brainstorming today, this was like a natural, what I thought would be a natural progression that would lead to some more challenge into the game. So let's imagine you start off the game and you start off in this area, but imagine that these mountains blocked this whole area and you were limited to this ship, the crater, and this kind of area roundabout. You couldn't go into the caves because they were filled with ice, and you couldn't go past, you couldn't get to the Iridium caves because there was a giant canyon wall blocking all exits. So you're kind of stuck, which is fine. It's like a tutorial area. Also, a meteor just blasted into the top of my base. The whole area is sealed off, and you're in kind of a tutorial area. There's one ship to explore, and there's minerals to pick up, and you can build your base. And you got a message. Hey, you're in this crater. You need to terraform the planet. First thing you're going to need to do is start warming up the planet and creating pressure into and to generate pressure to release or to get out of this area. So what do? You build your first base, you build your first wind turbines, you're building some pressure things, and you get your first iridium from the ship. So you can build a couple heaters. And then you get to tier 2 drills, and you get solar panels, and your progression is kind of locked until you reach a certain pressure level, when all of a sudden a massive earthquake rocks the entire planet, and this entire canyon wall collapses here and over there. And suddenly the world has just blown up in terms of areas that you can explore. But a lot of the areas are still blocked off by ice. So you reach areas like over here, you can go a little bit into it, but then there's ice. And there's ice over here. But now you have access to the Iridium Caves. You have access to the 2 new ships. And then there's a whole bunch of ice walls blocking the rest. You go into the Iridium Caves and immediately you start taking damage. And you receive another message. You need to melt the ice caps in order to be able to find further resources. But the only way to melt the ice caps is to get more heat. And the only way to get more heat is to be able to go through the Iridium Caves. And so what you have to do is generate enough oxygen to make the air less acidic. And once you get to blue skies, now you can enter the Iridium Caves without taking damage. Great. So now we can go into the Iridium Caves. We can get a lot of heat. We start building up all these heaters and start melting the ice. And there's a counter effect. The lake is rising. And first off, because this whole area was blocked off, because all of this was blocked off, you very likely have built up your whole base in the in the lake. It's getting it's getting all flooded out. So first thing you got to do is mobilize and build your stuff somewhere else. So you have this huge panic of crap, my base is getting flooded. I've got to move everything up. So you take apart your base, you move it up to here, but it doesn't stop flooding. It keeps rising and rising and rising. And the lake doesn't stop where it stops now. It goes all the way up to the top of these canyon walls. And the only way to stop it is by building drainage systems in different areas across the map, forcing you to explore new areas. So you have to build 2 drainage systems at the bottom of this lake, and you have to build a drainage system at the bottom of that lake, and you have to build a drainage system at the bottom of the other lakes. And that lowers the water level back down to where it's at in the game now. Which is awesome. The other benefit is now you have all these areas that had ice are now explorable, unlocking all these new areas, which is where you need to get those minerals that you can build these drainage systems at the bottom of each of the lakes. Okay, water's down. It's good. Now we can start building more flora. And the counter effect of building new flora is you start having these poisonous vines all over the place, blocking off areas that you used to be able to get to. And the only way to get rid of these vines is to build rockets that allow you to spread this thing that kills all the plant life. And that's the first time you build a rocket. You kill off all of this dangerous vines which allows you to keep growing your fauna, your correct fauna. And because you now built this rocket, you can now build other types of rockets. One of the things that might happen is like once you get to trees, the trees grow and block sunlight. And let's imagine that you don't unlock your nuclear generators until this point. You've only had solar panels. Well, all your solar panels don't work because they're all blocked off by these trees. Like I'm not saying this is exactly how it should progress, but I'm like, the idea is that every time you reach a step in terraforming, what would be great is if there's a new event that triggers, that causes you to have to change up your plans. Okay, I'm locked in. Oh, whoops, I need to drink some water before I die. I'm locked in, and now the only way to get out is to pressurize and break down the canyon walls. Okay, now I've got more freedom, but I can't get into these iridium caves because it's poisonous. The air's too poisonous, so I've got to clean the atmosphere enough that I can get in there. Now I can heat up the planet, but now the huge lake, water rising, I've got to stop this water from overflowing the entire area. So I go down and build these drainage systems. The water level then stabilizes and I can build fauna, but the fauna is dangerous and can hurt me. And then the fauna, once you stabilized it, starts growing into trees. And now, crap, all my solar panels don't work. I need to use nuclear power. So then I have to get meteors to come down, but those meteors are dangerous. They're going to start hitting my base. So I might have to build these protective things to protect my base from meteors that are going to bring uranium. And then great, now I've built everything up. Like, so you see what I mean? Like every single step, it unlocks more. It also creates new challenges you have to deal with. That to me would be the perfect balance and how I would design the game without artificially creating challenges by, creating monsters and combat. So those are just some of my thoughts. Very curious what you guys think about that idea, that type of progression. Really like the game. Really excited to see how it develops. I think they've done a good job so far. So I believe they're going to continue to do well. Really like this update. If you haven't tried it yet, jump in, explore. It's been really fun. And with that, we'll end. This has been Nate. You can also call me Nathan. Please never call me Nathaniel, and I'll see you guys